right, good morning, fam. No. Hello, superstars. Hello, superstars. Good morning. It's your girl, Miss Diva Trucker. And I'm coming to you today because we are at step 2, okay? You done already got your permit. If you haven't already, I done did the video last week. So if you ain't got your permit by now, you playing, okay? So now that you have your permit, step 1 was talking about getting your permit and what you need to do and how you need to pass that and all that kind of stuff by going to the DMV. Now we on to step 2, okay? Step 2 is, all right, step 2 is, now that you have your permit, what are you going to do? First of all, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to call around and look for a school, okay? Now, you have to make the decision of if you're going to go to a sponsored school like one of the mega companies where you sign a contract and get your year and then you don't have to pay anything, or you got to decide if you're going to go to the unemployment office and try to get your CDL, or if you're going to go through a private organization, get a loan, and get your CDL that way, okay? Either way, you still going to have to come through me, all right? Once you get your permit, if you decide that you want to go to a contracted school, that's where I come in, all right? I deal with contracted schools. Right now, I only have 2, okay? But it works just as well, all right? There are thousands of schools out there, okay? You're gonna call me and you're gonna ask me, Miss Tamara, what's the best school that I should go to? And I'm gonna tell you the one that you could get your license at, all right? I don't talk to you about what the best school is because it will be impossible for me to have attended all of them to know which one is the best. But we're going to work this out. How we're going to do this? We're going to focus on your needs, okay? And not the school, all right? Now, they're all overcrowded. Everybody's going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of students to a teacher or whatever the case may be. Now, there are differences in the school. That's what you need to pay attention to. So when you're asking your questions, it's not what's the best school, and I've read so many reviews, and this school is not this, and that school is not that, okay? Now, all the people that did these reviews, they had bad experience, okay? They was writing about their experience, all right? Usually, a lot of people that have good experience, they usually don't write reviews, okay? So you just get all the bad experience that you're reading and things like that. So I don't go off of that. I don't base my placement off of that. I base my placement off of your needs and what it is that you want, all right? Now, one school that I have, you will train and you will be able to get a manual test out on the manual, okay? If driving on the manual is very important to you, I have one school that will let you test out on the manual. If driving a manual is not important to you, then I have one school that only does automatic, okay? That means that you will get an automatic restriction on your license when you finish, all right? Is that a good or bad thing? Not necessarily. All the trucks mostly are going to automatics, okay? It was back when they first started doing automatics, but mostly you're going to be able to find placement with the automatic truck normally wherever you go, unless it's kind of local and they have older trucks that you got to ship. What is the benefit of manual and automatic? Okay, first of all, if you don't have any restriction on your license, you could drive any truck. Like, you know, you could drive a 10-speed, 13-speed, 18-speed, whatever case may be, okay? If you do have that restriction, you're only able to drive automatic trucks. That can be a plus, okay? That means that you're only going to get new equipment. You're not going to get any kind of old equipment. So whatever kind of company that you go to, they're going to have to make sure that they have an automatic truck for you if they want you to work there, okay? Now, what is the downfall? If you have a breakdown, you're at a company, you're in an automatic truck, and the only thing that they have available is manual trucks, you won't be able to drive those because you have the restriction, and you will have to stay until your truck get fixed, okay? What are the other downfalls is having an automatic restriction? If you come out here, you do your thing, and you look at buying a truck or whatever, you may not want a newer truck. You may want an older truck that is still a standard or a manual transmission. So it may be a con if you plan on buying your own truck and getting a manual truck. The manual trucks will be a little bit less expensive than an automatic truck, okay? But for the most part, overall, coming out here, having that restriction, it's really not a big deal as far as now, okay? A lot of trainers are training in automatic trucks. I have an automatic truck. Will I go back to manual? Not on your life, okay? I'm enjoying my automatic truck. I really appreciate it, and it saves on the knees, legs, and the shifting and all that kind of stuff. I can really focus on the road instead of focus on am I in third, fifth, or seventh gear, okay? But either or, it's just a preference on whatever it is that you want to do. Don't get caught up in that. Now, automatic restrictions was a way that some of the schools would be able to keep you at their location because they the only ones that had it. But now, across the board, everybody got automatics. Even us over here at LTI, which is a small fleet, we have automatic. So anybody coming here with an automatic restriction, we have to make sure we have a newer truck for them that is automatic. So it's a chance you may get a new truck because you got the restriction on your license. That's a benefit, okay? They're not just throwing anything at you. Another thing is, so that's the difference between my schools. One of them is automatic, one of them is manual, okay? Now, I will try to get you to the closest school that is close to your location, okay? So if you're in Georgia, I'm gonna try to get you in I got a place in Waco, Georgia. If you're in Tennessee, I got a place in Memphis, Tennessee. Some of the schools are very popular and you are going to be on a waiting list, okay? If you decide that you want to go to that school in your state, okay? Now, over there in Salt Lake City, they open all day, every day, okay? They don't have no waiting list. They will take you as they come. We fill them up really fast, okay? Now, once you got your permit, y'all about ready to go. You are making this decision to get on out there and try this. Once you got your permit, make sure that you get all your ducks in a row. You need to have a talk with your family, loved ones, everybody that is going to miss you while you're going to be gone, because you're not going to have a lot of time to be talking to them while you're in this training, okay? It's very hard, it's very intense, and it's going to be one of the most stressful things that you have done in your life, okay? It's not easy. This is going to be, if you can get through it, then you know you earned your wings, okay? But when you go out here, make sure that if you have any responsibilities at home, that you're going to be able to take care of them while you're out. You do not get paid while you're in training, okay? When everybody goes out, I pay for a bus ticket and a hotel stay, okay? That's all included in your tuition. You go out there, you're gonna have to pay for your food, so have some money for some food, okay? To keep you while you're up there, okay? You're gonna be up there for anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks. I have a school that will fast track you. That means you will have your CDL in 10 days if you don't go up there playing. If you go up there playing, it may take you a little bit longer. But if you're serious about what you're doing and you want to get in and out and you want to start making your money, you go there and you get your permit in 10 days, okay? I mean your license in 10 days. Once you get your license, you are welcome to orientation, okay? Do they hire everybody that get their license? They can't refuse you, but most likely if you done what you were supposed to do, they don't have a problem with putting you in orientation, offering you the job. Now, once you're in orientation, okay, once you get up there to the school after you got your permit, school is every Monday, okay? So if you call me throughout the week, I got the permit, I'm ready to go, I'm expecting to put you in school that next Monday. If you're still thinking about it, you don't know when you want to go, and you got other things that you need to work out, call me later. School is open every Monday, okay? Just call me when you're ready. Let's go. And we get bus tickets and we going out. Now is a good time to train because we're getting ready to go into our winter season, and it's always a good thing to be in your first year with a trainer when you're going through winter with black ice and dangerous conditions and all this kind of stuff. It's always good to have somebody in that truck, okay? Another thing is when you get up there you decided that you're going to go, take care of all your responsibilities. Let your family know that you may not be able to talk to them like you want. They can't just, call you. You can come back home and all this kind of stuff. Allow that time that you can get away to do this training. It's going to be 2 months, okay? You're going to be 3 weeks at the facility waiting on your license, okay? Once you get your license, then you're going to be waiting on a trainer. Now, what kind of trainer will you have? Male or female? It doesn't matter. If you have a preference, let them know. I would like to go out with a female trainer or whatever the case may be. The only thing that they're going to ask you about training is if you want a smoker or do you not smoke? Okay, so they're going to give you the first trainer available. All right. Once you get your once you're up there, you're going to go straight to backing. If you got your permit, you're going to learn the offset backing, the parallel, the straight line, all of that stuff. Your pre-trip, study your pre-trip, break it down into sections. Okay, you're going to study the front of the truck, the middle of the truck. Just break it down in sections. Get you a little study group. Y'all get together, y'all question each other, so everybody will be on the same page when it comes time to test out. Okay, not everybody is going to make it the first time they test. Okay, some of y'all gonna go up there and be playing and be like, crying, talking about they don't got enough instructors, I didn't learn nothing, I didn't get a chance to drive, It's gonna be a long, list of excuses of why you didn't pass. Okay, so everybody doesn't pass on the first time. All right, don't worry about it. They will give you another opportunity to pass the test. Okay, now once you got that second opportunity, take it serious. Get some more time, get some more practice. Do not play. If you play, your time up there will be delayed. Okay, you will find yourself up there a long time. Go in there and knock it out, get your license. After the third time, if you don't pass, they're probably going to be sending you back home on the bus. Okay, they're probably going to be sending you back home on the bus. Okay, now it's up to you if you want to continue your journey. There's plenty of schools you can go to. Just because you did not make it at one school doesn't mean that you can't go to another school and try it again. I have people all the time that if they fail, they will be on the bus that following 2 days after they make it home going to another school. Okay, the goal is, if you want this, you're going to have to really work and get it. All right, so you will get your license, and that's when you start getting paid. Okay, once you get your license in orientation and you get on a truck with a trainer, you get paid anywhere between $560 a week. Okay, now another difference that I have, if I have a husband and wife team, okay, if you are husband and wife, I will send you to CR England. The reason why is because you and your spouse can train on a truck together. You don't have to worry about anybody bothering your wife, or you worried about your wife, or y'all not getting it together, or whatever the case may be, or she's out still training and you done got your you done finished upgrading and you waiting on her. You don't have to do none of that. Okay, the only reason why I send you there is because if you're husband and wife, you and your spouse can get on the same truck and train. All right, I just had one just finished. Husband and wife team, they are done. They done it together. They went to school together. They got their permits together. They got their license together. They got on the truck with the trainer together. They finished phase 1 and phase 2. There's 3 beds in the truck. There's one right over top of the driver. There's one up there. There's a bed right here and a bed down here. Okay, so there's 3 beds in the truck, so you and your wife or your spouse or your partner or whoever the case may be can be on the truck with you training. Okay, so that's why that's a preference. So that's why when you ask me questions, it's not that what's the best school, is what is the best school for you. Okay, if you're looking for dedicated regional, something like that, that's the question that you need to go to. If you're not looking to go OTR, over the road, 48 states, all over the country, and get 1 day off a week, then you need to be talking to other companies that say, we got a dedicated position. Maybe it's a Walmart position, whatever the case may be. You can either go home daily, go home weekly, go home for a 34-hour reset. You need to be asking those questions of what's available to you after you get finished training. Okay, if you got young kids at home and you got to take care of them kids, and you go to a school that is just OTR and can't get you home like you want to, you may not want to go to that school, because you are going to be committing yourself to 12 months, okay, 10 to 12 months of going. Now, the other difference is, one of my school, once you finish getting your CDL or getting your upgrade and training with your training with your trainer, you're going to be a solo driver. Okay, so once you get finished training, you upgrade, you'll be a solo driver. The other school that I have, once you finish training, you upgrade and you're going to be a first seat team driver. So one school requires you to team for 5 months, okay, up to 5 months. That could be on a case-by-case basis. The other one that you would be able to upgrade, okay? So keep that in mind. One school, you will have to team for 5 months with somebody on a truck. The other one, you will be a solo driver, okay? That's step 2. You got your permit, we're heading to school, okay? So there you go. Step 2, heading to school to go get your license. Step 3 is once you have your license, I'm gonna talk to you about getting on a truck with your trainer. Be right back with your next video. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, don't forget, my phone number is 1-800-620-9235. Okay? We're not going to be talking about leasing, company driving, none of that, buying a truck. We're not going to be talking about that until we get some license and we get some experience. Okay? Let's focus on what we got to do first, and then we'll move on to the next steps. All right? All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day.